NBA basketball totals for Thursday, December 22nd. We're going to look at 3 games on the card today, and we're going to check out, for you new guys, we're going to check out the total set by odds makers to see if we can beat that number either over or under the total that they set. Don't forget, check out SBR to look at those lines and to look at all the sportsbook reviews and sign-up bonuses at several sportsbooks, blacklist, things like that. So be sure to check out SBR. This is our NBA segment video. We also have our NCAA segment video as well. Let's go ahead. Let's dive right in. Let's break down some games. First one we got up is Boston, Indiana. Oddsmakers have it at 211, and I'm going over that total for this game right here. When we look closer at these two, let's look at some stats here. We got right now, well, I digress. Let me finish what I was going to say. When we look closer at these two, what we have are basically two teams that defend percentage-wise kind of in a mediocre way. They have mediocre defensive statistics is what I'm trying to say. Heavens. But they can both score. They both can push tempo. Boston has not gone as fast as they did last year, where they ranked like first, second, or third in the league basically in tempo. They haven't got there yet, but this is a team that loves to get up and down, and I think they're going to be able to do it tonight. They share the ball really well. They rank third in the league in assists. I think both these teams are going to score a lot tonight. We got Boston. They're averaging 104.3 points per game. Indiana's averaging 104.5, but Indiana gives up over 106. Boston, they give up over 102, but I'm not really worried about those defensive numbers so much. What I do like, though, is the tempo that Indiana goes and allows. They're averaging over 86, and they're allowing over 86 attempts, which is a pretty nice clip, and that's what we want to see tonight. Both these teams can shoot. You got Boston shooting over 35% from distance. You got Indiana shooting over 35% from distance. And then on the defensive side, not great defensive statistics by Indiana, where they're allowing opponents to shoot 44.7%. That ranks right in the middle of the league, but they rank in the bottom third of the league in both opponent efficiency and effective field goal percentage. Boston pretty good in both those categories. On the other side of the ball, defensively, Boston about the same in their opponent efficiency and effective field goal percentage. So I expect Indiana to score. I expect Boston to score. I think they get over that 211. This should get up and down. So I'm going to go take over that total for this particular matchup. Next one we got up, Los Angeles Lakers versus the Miami Heat. This one was kind of tough, and this one actually looks a little bit too low, but I'm going to go ahead and go under the total. Both these teams can score a little bit. Miami's surprisingly slow, but I just don't think the pace is going to be there, even though Miami's picked it up just a little bit this season. They're still, percentage-wise, a really good defensive team. I think the Lakers are going to have a little bit of trouble scoring tonight. You got a Miami team right now. They don't allow a lot of ball movement. They go at a really controlled pace. Right now, let's look at some numbers. We got the Lakers are averaging 104.7 points per game. Miami 98.4. Defensively, Miami allowing 101.6. Lakers not good at all at 110.7. But the problem is Miami can't score. At times they can, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it tonight. Against a Lakers team that can play some defense at times. I thought they did a good job against Charlotte the first half of that game. I thought they did a decent enough job, and they really pushed some tempo. But I think this is going to be a little bit different in this matchup. The Lakers, well, let's look at Miami first. Miami, they're shooting they rank 29th in shooting efficiency, and they rank 26th in effective field goal percentage, and they're shooting just 43.6% overall. Luckily for them, they're playing against the Lakers, who are not a really good defensive team. However, they don't allow a ton of tempo, and Miami is just not a real fast team. I don't think they get there tonight. That 208, that's a lot of points. They're both going to have to score. This season's been interesting as far as we've seen a lot of high-scoring affairs, but this 208, I don't think they get there. We got the Lakers right now. They're shooting 44.7% overall. Not bad, but Miami, they're allowing opponents 44.5%, and they're allowing opponents just 48% on their two-point shots. It's a good Miami defense. And what I really like, though, is Miami allows just 7.7 three-pointers made per game, and that's kind of Los Angeles' that's their wheelhouse, if you will. Even though they don't get up a lot, they're about the league average for attempts, but they do like to shoot it, and they shoot it decently well at over 35%, ranks about the middle of the league. So at the end of the day, that 208, that's usually for teams that can score a little bit at the get-up tempo, but I don't see that tonight. The Lakers can score a little bit, but they're facing a Miami team that actually plays some defense, so I don't think they're going to get there. It's going to be a little different matchup than that Charlotte game they just had, where they had a really bad second half. And the last game up we got is the best one of the day, San Antonio and the Clippers. Oddsmakers have it at 205. This one I'm going under. So I'm going under. I can kind of see why oddsmakers have that number, because you got the Spurs right now averaging 104 points per game, and the Clippers are averaging 109.9. So that gets us well over the total. The issue is defensive numbers, if you will. The Clippers are allowing just 101.6 points per game. They're ranked 7th in the league. San Antonio, 97.9. That ranks 4th. On top of that is their defensive percentage. Now, offensively, I don't even talk about it. They both are efficient. The Clippers can score, and so can San Antonio. They can flat out score, and they can get over this total easily. If they decide to get up and down, not much you can do about that. I just don't think they're going to do it. That's why I'm, making these videos to give you my assessment. San Antonio, they're starting to pick things up defensively. Nice job against Houston, I thought, the other night on the road. Right now, they're allowing opponents to shoot 44.4%. That ranks 9th in the league, and they rank pretty important number right here is right now they rank 3rd, allowing opponents to shoot just 33.1% from distance. That's the point of contention because the Clippers, they shoot over 38% from range, from distance, I should say. That ranks 4th in the league. So that's going to be a point of contention. If the Clippers can close out and limit some attempts in that capacity, I think they're going to hold the Clippers to a reasonable number. On the other end of the floor, you got the Clippers, very good defensive team so far this year, surprisingly so. Their worst number, though, might hurt them tonight, is that they rank 20th in the league in opponent shooting percentage from distance, while San Antonio, they're first in the league. They shoot over 40%. But what I like the under is they don't get up that many attempts. You got a San Antonio team, they're really efficient, but they're only getting up 22 attempts from distance. They rank 27th in the league as far as attempts. Now they rank in the middle league as far as made. They're just really efficient when they shoot them. Tempo-wise, not bad on both ends, but San Antonio does not go, very fast. And, the Clippers, I said not bad, but they're actually slower than most as far as what they allow. And I don't think they're going to get there. I mean, they're both got to be really efficient tonight, but I think the defensive numbers tell me that they're not going to be as efficient. They might, you never know how it's going to end up. We just make our good assessments and go from there. Clippers, again, some more percentage numbers. Well, efficiency, right? Opponent shooting efficiency and effective field goal percentage, they rank 11th and 9th respectively. So good defensive job by Doc Rivers this year. And the Clippers, I think they get after it with San Antonio. I think San Antonio is going to be able to stop them enough, so I'm going to go ahead and back under that total. Quick recap, here we go. We got Indiana and Boston. Heavens. We had Indiana and Boston. Sometimes I go too fast. Over the 211 a game. I think it's going to be really fast. We got Miami and the Lakers under the 208 in a game in which I think it's going to be a little bit bogged down. And then finally, we got the Clippers San Antonio best game of the day under that 205. Those are our 3 NBA picks on the day for totals. And I wish you luck on your picks today.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.